Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about Abivax. It's one of my largest positions, and in this video we're going to break down the science behind their drug, the results from their phase 3 trials, the market opportunity here with their revitalized financials, and most importantly, the upcoming catalysts that could drive the next leg of this rally. At the time of this recording, Abivax is trading at $116 a share. The current market size for UC is massive. It's $9.2 billion. It's projected to increase to roughly $20 billion by 2032. But there are massive current limitations. Many existing advanced therapies require injections or infusions, and unfortunately, a large number of patients either don't respond well to the initial treatment or lose response over time. This has created a huge competitive opening for new drugs with distinct mechanisms of action. Next, I do want to talk about all these acquisition rumors. As of late, the focus has been on AstraZeneca, and particularly their exclusive agreement to view the Abivax data until March 28th. But let me go a step further as to what makes AstraZeneca specifically interesting and what the news doesn't report on. And that story begins with a different French company called Image 7. Image 7 is a French PR firm that specializes in biotech and healthcare mergers and acquisitions. Most notably, Image 7 has a long-standing relationship with France's largest pharmaceutical company, Sanofi. Sanofi acquired Aventis in 2004, but at the time there were rumors that the Swiss firm Novartis, or an American giant, were going to swoop in and buy Aventis. However, Anne Moe, who is still the CEO of Image 7, led a patriotic masterclass in PR for Sanofi. In this deal, Image 7's role focused around political lobbying, ensuring that the French government, who often views biotech as a strategic asset, was comfortable with this ownership change. Their core strategy was to position the merger as a matter of national sovereignty. Image 7 leveraged its deep ties to the French government, specifically with then Finance Minister Nicolas Sarkozy, to frame this deal as the creation of a French national champion. And then the result was that this discouraged foreign white knight bids and made it politically difficult for Aventis to remain independent or seek a foreign buyer. Now, who was the CEO of Aventis at that time? Pascal Soriot, a French-born businessman who also happens to be the CEO of AstraZeneca. Now, Anne Moe and Pascal have had a long-lasting relationship, and just 3 years ago, Anne and her team had guided Pascal and AstraZeneca in the $1.8 billion acquisition of the US-based clinical-stage biotech company Syncor. Syncor was led by the one and only Marc de Gabriel, who went on to start and is the current CEO of Abivax. Now, I do want to point something out if we go ahead and look at Label 7's website, and specifically their client list. They have recently added Abivax to this client list on their website, and we will only know the extent of this partnership in due time. Now, put yourself in Mark's shoes. The acquisition of Abivax will be part of his legacy. Who would you rather want to take over your company? Some American CEO who likely sits across the table, smiles at you like you're a fresh-baked pie? Or your old French friend Pascal, who you have shared many fine glasses of Louis XV with, reminiscing on your last billion-dollar deal together?
I think you must feel you're smiling, but you must feel very good. Like, can you talk a bit more? Like, yeah, of course, it's a good moment, but.
Anyways, let's talk about how this drug is different from everything else that is on the market today. The easiest way for me to explain the mechanism of action that Abivax utilizes is to compare it to a leader in this space, and that is Skyrizi. Their drug is an IL-23 inhibitor. It blocks a specific protein that triggers inflammation within the body. Abivax operates quite differently to this because their drug obefazimod is an MIR-124 enhancer. This is a first-in-class small molecule drug that increases the body's natural production of microRNA 124, which turns down multiple inflammatory signals at once. One drug is blocking a protein, the other is enhancing what the body already produces to deal with inflammation. I will make another video. Abivax has their long-term maintenance data at the end of June. They also have their earnings report in a week from now on March 23rd. So I'll update you guys then as well.
Yeah. It was actually the biggest jump on Nasdaq ever. So ever, yeah. Okay. Yes.